Hey, my lovely, lovely people. So I'm back with another reading. Today we're going to do what is next in career and finance. I feel like so far I've done all the reading requests from my community page when I ask you for the next pick a card. Some of the questions that have been asked, I kind of combined. So if you felt like your question or your pick a card was not there, I did post it, but in a different form. So the other readings were like for you to get your answers, but in a different kind of form of question. So I do feel like I've done all the readings. So if you feel like you want to request a reading or pick a card, do not leave a comment here. Leave it on the community page. I have like this post says, what do you want the next pick a card? So I would see what pick a cards are suitable. Sometimes I take three pick a cards and combine them in one, right? Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. My email is down in the description. So are my prices. I'm thinking about maybe tonight or tomorrow I'm gonna add a new offer. I noticed the offer combined reading are the best. So a lot of you either ask for the one question or the four question $55. I'm thinking about like adding like a really good price for like a lot of questions. So see the prices down. Also, if you want to book a personal reading, to be a member of my channel, click the link down in the description to join my channel. Check the playlist for members. I post readings a lot for members every day. Have the daily pick a card readings playlist and the members only videos playlist as well, and podcasts as well. So the daily pick a card readings, they all titled daily pick a card reading, but when you click on each daily, you're gonna find in that day in the description I've done a lot of readings. The reason daily pick a card reading they are not in the description, they are in the comment section because YouTube got a error with the description. You cannot add something weird. Anyway, in the members pages, there's normal pick a card like this one, and there's a lot of detailed one. It's a topic, and it says detailed reading. In the description, there's a lot of pick a card related in that topic, and there's a lot of prediction readings and tarot lessons as well for members. So let's start. This reading was requested as well from you all. The Nixon financing career. I do feel like a lot of changes, and some of you could be going through a crisis. I'm noticing that a lot of you are gonna get a lot of changes in finance and career. You've been really having crisis, whether with work, shit, a lot of financial crisis or something like that. But I'm sensing a lot of changes here, like up and down in finance. Definitely this year going to highlight a lot of changes, but I really need to mention that this year going to be the start of the highlight of changes in finance and career, whether it's good or bad. It's just going to be a highlight. So I'm very curious about this reading. Let's start this reading. Number one here, what is next in career and finance? Remember to like. So I felt drawn to choose this COVID deck and have three cards from it. So I do feel like, first of all, I'm seeing here career and finance. For you personally, I don't sense any changes in career and finance that massively, because I do feel like you're going to have to stick to your financial plan because of like either a obligation or bills. So I do feel like whatever plans that you have, it might be delayed for you, number one. So you're going to be stuck to the job, or you're going to go to the same thing. For some of you, I do feel like you could be relying on some disability check or some health insurance or something that you are relying on from the government or help or something, a treatment, or and you're going to really need it more. Like you're gonna need it end of it. So you might go and have more like of it, like they might offer you something like that. But I do feel like whatever obligations that you had, it's gonna require you to either ask for an allowance. You might have a new allowances, for example, at work you might have some new allowances, something like that, because of the situation that you're going through. Oh, let me turn another light because this charger is off. So because of the situation that you're going through, you're going to have a different allowance, right? Something here, some sort of allowances. But I'm definitely sensing like it's not bad, but it's just like not the right time for you to change career, change job, or to start the plan that you wanted because of the obligation and the bills. You're gonna be like, I still need time. You could have a loan, you could have something, and you'll be like, I still need time further, at least 8 months or something like that, or something the number 8 years, something that you need to stick around in, but you might have an extra allowance or something, right? Because it feels like if you're going to leave this situation and you're going to pursue something new, it might give you like a little bit of trouble. So if you're thinking about like starting something new, do not start something new, because you're going to need this stability that you already have, right? If you don't have the stability, but you have something that you're relying on, keep relying on this thing, or keep like in this situation, right? I do feel like it's just not ideal for you to change something. For others of you, this is a requirement that you really need to go and ask for allowances or ask for something. For example, if you are not employed, you really need to ask government for some sort of allowance, something like that, to help you. I do feel like here for majority of you, you could be having some issues with health or whatever. You really need to get a new insurance, or further get the insurance that was already canceled. So the bad insurance or whatever insurance that you thought's bad, go back and get it. So I do feel like you go back to get some sort of plan or aid or something like that, or support. For others of you, you are required here, number one, with whatever situation that you have, there's an improvement. I'm not seeing that there's no improvement, but I'm seeing like whatever job, if you are an employed, if you're employed already, or you have some aid or something like that, do not cut it off. Try to extend it. Try to prove that you still need that help, need this housing, need whatever. Try to prove it. If you don't have this help, if you don't have a job or something like that, go and get some help, some sort of help from the government or something about insurance. But you really need to explain, show some paperwork or something like that to get certain things right done. So I do feel like for others of you, if you are someone who's like a student here, if you're younger, if you're a student here, like ask your angels, because I do feel like here with ask your angels, it's like you really don't need to take a big step right now. So for example, if you're a student, getting a student job is good enough for right now. Do not like try to take like the big step in your life, big jump. Do not like take baby steps, right? Thank you for watching. Number two, I'm good. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you're choosing a good bio today and get your writing done and all of the things that you're doing. So, number two. So number two, if you have a financial crisis, or you've been having financial crisis, or maybe overdue things or payment, they're going to be solved. Like you're going to be able to pay them. Maybe not the ideal situation, but you could be, for example, for some of you already getting out of financial crisis, things are starting to be stable. If they are not starting to be stable, they're going to get stable soon, right? I do feel like here, whatever you're going to do, it really requires. So I'm going to give you an advice from Spirit as well, because number two is a general reading. Every time you choose a bio, the collective energy is accurate, the messages are different. I do feel like for some of you, you are following the steps from Spirit to guide you, and you already know what you should do. For some of you, you are really in entanglement and you're confused. Like you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. So for majority of you here, this thing here that going to happen is like you're going to find a plan to organize your schedule and to make something happen, to have extra hours at work, or like to find a new job. But you're going to have to organize your schedule accordingly. So if you felt like you cannot do something, this is the time that you're going to feel like you could and you should. So you're going to feel like, I got out of financial crisis right now, I got out of issue, or like my life is finally stable, we need the extra income. So I need to find a way to work extra hours. I need to make it happen. Whether you have kids or whatever, you're going to have to find a schedule. You're going to have to find a way, whether to find a daycare, something like that. You're going to have to find a way. I do feel like what's going to come soon is like to trust in yourself. You're going to trust yourself that you can make it better. You're going to be like, our life is stable, so I'm going to start this new thing. So it could be a scary step. It could be like starting your new business for some of you, or starting a project that you want, but there's a big step that needs to happen, and you're going to organize that, and you're going to let the fear on the side and be like, if I want to do this, I really need to take step and do it because other people are doing it. I really need to find a way. It might be a little bit scary in the beginning and overwhelming, but then later on you're going to sort things out, right? So I do feel like something about like sorting things out. For some of you, maybe you still, because you just gave birth and you don't know you have a newborn or something like that, but you're going to find a way about it to do things like and to make things happen, whether you're single parent or whatever the thing is here. But you're going to have to find the bravery to do something and to schedule and to ask for help or to do something. But a lot of planning going to happen where you're going to let your fear aside and you're going to be like, a lot of people done it, so I have to do this, right? So it could be going back to work or working something, right? But a bravery need to happen. Because of the general reading here says in the near future, for some of you this going to be like really something that you don't want to do. Some of you could be as dramatic as something that you don't want to do but you feel like it's the ideal thing to do. You feel like you're not ready yet for something, or you feel like it's better to do it this way. Maybe you're trying to be safe for your child or for someone that you have around you, and you're going to do something. Maybe it's like breaking your own heart. It could be like not about work, it could be saving money, doing something, right? Because I'm seeing for some of you in the because it's a general reading, for some of you are dealing with something very heavy in your life, like you're dealing with something like you're sick, or you have some issues, right? Like you have serious issues, or you have a spouse that got serious issues and got medical care or something like that. You're going to be like, I really need to step up. I really need to step up and do what best. I even though that's break my heart, I really need to do what best, right? I really need to do that. I really need to secure something, whether it's like legal work, like basically securing a will, securing like legal things, changing things in under your name, like house and stuff like that. There's a lot of secure in your future. You understand? It says like here in the near future, you're securing your child future. If you have a child, if you don't have a child, you're trying to secure your future. And there's like a lot of legal work going to be involved in the process, where they're like really having like a godmother, an associate, like a guard, a legal guardian, whatever it is. Or for you, you're going to do a lot of work to save yourself as well, whether like you're going to have an ideal work or something where you're going to feel like you have really, they are supporting you as a parent or whatever it is. Like you want to secure something, right? And you're going to feel like this security not going to come if I'm gonna sit around and not do anything and take steps, whether like do something about it or change. I really need to do something in case of things gonna get worse. I cannot just sit down and expect the worst to happen, right? So there's things like that. Thank you for watching. Number 2. Number 3. What next in finance and career? Okay, number 3. Number 3 is like going through like a chaos, right? So you are angry, number 3, whether like you're angry, you're frustrated from spirit or from your life. You feel like you've been getting really not fair, like either payment, salary, fair things in life when you are pursuing your career in finance. Seems like for years now, or at least for 7 years, 8 years, or more or less, or a few months, every time you seek something in your career direction, whether study, finance, or something like that, a fucking obligation happened. Fucking thing happened that ruin it, put you in stagnant mood, force you to do something, or just get in shitty like jobs or whatever it is, like get in crisis over crisis. It seemed like your career path was always blocked, or always like forcing you to do things that you didn't want to do, or just in frustration and anxiety and stress, right? Or just stress, whether it's stress because you have bad colleagues or whatever the case is, like, but you forced always to clean the mess. Whenever you got an opportunity here, you got an opportunity, you're like yay, like, and then it's just very chaotic, right? So what I feel like in Nixon career and finance that going to happen, this going to come to you like easily, right? This time, and this time it doesn't seem like you're going to have to do a hard work for it. It doesn't seem like you're going to have to jump a big step to get it. This time it just seems like you're already doing the work that you're already doing, because I do feel like you're a hardworking person. You work very hard and you do a lot of things. You're going to keep doing whatever you're doing, but you're going to be shocked by the result. This time you're going to get the upper hand. This time you're going to get a lot of opening in career finance, a lot of things that going to come to you. I do know some of you, this money going to be landing on you, something like that, or like a big project, or like for example, you at work, you get a promotion or get something. There's something from the universe are gonna gonna come towards you, or this is like you seeking a blend, like you're seeking a job or something, like it could be on frustration, or you're trying to study something new, or you're trying to take something new when this thing just take off really bad, like really, really good, basically. Like not in a bad way, but take off really good, right? Like it seems like aggressively, like just weirdly, like taking off. Like you get offers, you get opportunity, you get fairness. It could be a new job that you're gonna start. You may be quitting your job or leaving your job and starting a new job where this job appreciates you, give you what you deserve, right? For some of you here, this thing going to come to you. For example, here for some of you might get money from an inheritance, or you might get money from like you got fired from an old job. They're gonna call you and give you some final settlement, or a lawsuit or something like that. A lawsuit that happened already. They're going to give you money or some kind of payment. They're gonna come toward you, or you're gonna win a case. This could be a money legally that gonna come toward you, or legal obligations from certain person, or certain thing that they're going to call you and shock you, gonna give you money. Also, this money could come to you because of this job, a new job, or this thing that you're going to go to, that you're gonna find. It could be also some of you moving to a new country or a new location where they have a lot of things, like they give you allowances for certain things as a new allowance. So you're going to feel like, whoa, they really appreciate, like the worker. They give me like the allowances that I need, or this job really going with the low on like what they need to pay you, what hours you need to work. There's some fairness here going to happen in general in your career. But what I'm seeing here mostly is like a side business or side thing that gonna come toward you, going to cause you to have a lot of money. So this could be a sudden opportunity, a request from a friend to help, something that going to happen, or something that you're going to start. And you're going to be, while you're having those blessings, you're going to start that publishing a new book, doing something, whatever the case that you are working on, or whatever thing that might come to you interruptly, a new environment that you didn't discover. You might discover from a new job, a new work. This is a new environment where like, oh, hold on, I like this. I'm getting curious. Like I'm really interested in what this person is doing. Or what are you doing? What is the side business that you're doing, right? And then you're gonna get offered a help, or someone going to be like, hey, this is the money for helping me, or like you are a co-partner or something. But it seems like whatever your career path that you're going to take is going to really manifest really big. Also, for some of you, this career path of yours that you're going to take might be going to teach you something that you're going to be able to put it in your own life. For example, if this is a new education you're studying, or a new job field that you are getting some experience in, right? This experience is not just going to help you at this work, or this education is not helping you in school. For example, it's helping you in your personal life to start something that you want to start, right? It's almost like, oh, you got the knowledge from work, and now you are very confident to start whatever you wanted to start, and it's going to cause you to have a lot of money. It's like, oh, I've done it at work. It's so easy. Like, I didn't think it's just so easy. It could be marketing, whatever the thing is. It's just going to help you. Whatever the study is, whatever thing, it's going to help you to start. You know how, like, certain education, certain jobs, like, you're required to do a lot of things at work, and then you'll be like, oh, I've done those projects, done those things. They're very easy. Like, I could do my own, right? Like, it's just, I've been doing it every day at work. Like, I could just do it in my personal life, or like you go to they have a project for school and for the study and uni or something like that, and you're doing those projects with everybody, but you're doing it till you graduate, and you could do that business or whatever the thing is, and you're like, I could do it right now. There's something like about I could do it right now, or you're going to be so proud of what you learned. It could be something like as like not complicated. It could be something that you learned, whether it's like a vocal singing, writing course, a language, something that you're going to just take advantage of it, and you're going to apply it in your personal life, or get a job from it, a side hustle or something, or you're going to get an opportunity with it. It seems like an opportunity going to represent itself. So let me know, number three. It seems like a dream. It seems like you've been suffering. Let me know when the change happened, because it seems like a big change going to happen. So whatever your plans are, take those plans, and don't look back. Number four, what is next in career and finance? Okay, number four. So number four, you're going to have to work for someone. So some of you might have to work for someone, or do something here, or help someone next in career and finance. It doesn't feel like you're the center of attention, but it feels like you're going to help someone to get something that they want, right? Could be like you're going to get the job or something like that, but you are working in a place. For some of you, you might go to your old job, or this is like you're going to work somewhere like in a short contract or something like that, but you're going to be asked for help. Some of you, maybe someone going to ask you for your help, but like because of your knowledge and CV, you might be like being transferred to a different department somewhere to help them, or like you might go somewhere where like they require your help, and you're gonna be like, hey, we need you, we're going to give you the side contract or something like that, right? So something like that for some of you. But for others of you, what I'm seeing here, this thing that going to happen, it seems like it's a break from the universe, where the universe is gonna give you a break. For some of you might get pregnant, or someone gonna get pregnant, where like you're gonna get a maternity leave, you're gonna get some sort of leave, a lot of leaves you're gonna get in work. So I do feel like a lot of breaks you're gonna get in work, whether like those breaks are for something sad happening in your life or for something good gonna happen in your life. You're gonna find yourself getting a break, whether because you're sick or whatever, or because of something. You're gonna find yourself getting break, like getting breaks, a lot of breaks, or someone giving you breaks, or something like that here is happening. I do feel like next in career and finance, I don't feel like a change in your income. I more feel like a unfairness in work going to might happen. Like whatever the thing is, you're gonna feel like it's just like a challenge, right? Like whether like you have bad colleagues at work, or bad things at work, or finance or something like that, but you're gonna feel like your job is the same, exactly the same, your finances exactly the same, but the environment, the things that happen in is not fair. You might feel very obligated here. It's up to you. You're gonna find some challenges where you're gonna have to speak up and change something at work, change something. So per saying, it's up to you. Whether you want to make the change, you're gonna change it. If you don't want to make change, you're gonna just stay silent. So for number 4. Have a lovely day. Number 5, what next in career and finance? Remember to like my lovely people. Oh, okay. Okay. So next in career and finance, money is not going to be a big of an issue, right? You might get money from somewhere, or you might get money. Money doesn't seem like an issue. For some of you who recently graduated and you're going to get money because of the new job or something, or someone is paying you to do something, or you get an allowances from someone, a family member or something, right? For others of you, I'm seeing like it could be someone in an age where you're gonna retire. Maybe you're retired right now, or you're about to retire, or get like some kind of like retirement plan or something like that here, or disability check or something like going to happen, right? I do feel like here when it comes to career and finance, it's not the money is the issue, it's like the feeling of like you want to do something that you are not doing, right? So like here's like the money is not an issue. You could be gaining money. It could be an older person, right? Could be like you already know where your money plan set. If you are not an older person, you still got the money. Basically, you got the job or the allowance or something. Something is just very steady, or the plan itself is just seems like going with the same plan, like going with money. I don't feel like any difficulty. If you have difficulty with money, you're not going to have soon. You're going to have whatever I'm saying here. You're going to have this allowance or something, or salary, or like a stable plan basically. But what's happening here that it's in your career, I do feel like definitely a challenge of the heart, a challenge of like you're feeling sad because you're feeling like you want to do something new, or you don't want to retire that early, or you want to work. You're trying to find a different plan, you're trying to find a hobby, you're trying to find like a motive, like you're sick of the routine of work, you don't feel like you're accomplishing much, you feel like you're getting paid, but you don't feel like you accomplished something that's yours, or something that you're proud of or you like. It's just like the anxiety going to come, or the issue here is like finding a goal, right? Maybe you're so fixated in the old routine that you don't know how to start something that's yours, whether a daily routine or hobby. It seems like it's more like what you're lacking is a better daily routine for you, like your own life, and instead of your life becoming work, it's like your own life, or your life becoming study. Maybe you just graduated or something like that. It's like finding your own routine, your own hobbies that you do during the day, your own you know, your own voice, like what is you, what do you like, where your hobbies are, where do you go in your free time when you're not working, what do you do. all of those things going to be a question mark here. So I do feel like you might find yourself just not fully aware, and you're gonna find a challenge in it. But I don't think it's a bigger of a challenge if you're just going to basically try to find what makes you feel happy. Thank you for watching. So let's go to number 6, and remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Number 6 here, what is next in career and finance? Number 6. Oh my gosh, number 6. Number 6 got the juice, I swear. Yeah, literally got the juice. I'll tell you why. Give me a second. Let me drink my coffee. So, number 6, what is next in career and finance? You're going to feel like you're the highlights of your career. You might reach a peak in your career and finance where you're going to win. People are looking at you. You might have a lot of jealous hoes at work if you're working. If you don't work, people just gonna look at your career like in a jealous hoe energy. So there's a lot of envy. As long as there's a lot of envy, it means that you're doing the right thing, right? You're going to feel like people are just very tunneled focus on you at work. Like you're gonna feel like you're shining and people are just being hateful. I do feel like something in your personal life going to intertwine with your life at work. People going to be so hateful toward it. Let me tell you, your work and your personal life going to enter together. Number 6, right? Your life going to enter with your personal life, your career and finance together. You might also marry someone from work or get in an affair, or there's a crush at work, or there's like people looking at you at work because they're feeling like getting attention. You're gonna get an opportunity, jealous hoes, and you feel like you're so happy with it. You're walking, you're so proud. There's someone at work you might crush on or be happy. Let me tell you, your work life and personal life going to be together, right? You might work with someone that you're going to like. It seems like you're happy with your work, or you soon you're going to be happy if you're not happy with your work, right? There's something better. Here we go. There's something better. It means that this thing going to come to you soon. Like if your work is boring, soon is not going to be boring. Whatever things that you're going to do at work, projects, things are going to excite you. A drama or things going to happen. A lot of things going to happen at work, or like you're gonna start new ideas, a new project, or seems like a lot of excitement. Like you're gonna have a full work experience, whether you going to bring in new ideas or there's new project or new things where you're excited of getting certain things, getting opportunities, getting like some cards, some things like access towards something, a committee, whatever it is. There's a lot of excitement going to enter your work, right? It could be a new job for some of you if you are not employed. I'm seeing another thing here for majority of you. When it comes to career and finance, you definitely are making really good steps. If you're not making good steps, soon you're going to make good steps, like where like your income is going to increase in your personal growth as well. So whatever personal growth that you're going to gain at this work, for some of you if you are younger, whatever personal growth, personal experience and all of that you're going to gain from this workplace going to really to going to benefit you in the future. We're going to get bigger allowances. So I'm talking about like having a big house, having everything that you want, paying for everything that you want, buying the car that you want. So if things are not really going to that direction, I feel that they're going to go to that direction. If you are starting small right now, do not worry. Whatever your challenges are, excitement and knowledge that you're getting right now is leading you to this higher road, and you're going to know what plans to start, right? So I do feel like you are in the right direction here, but I'm seeing here what going to happen in your career and finance. I do feel like for a majority of you, you're going to be inspired by either a person going to enter your life, a friend or a colleague, or it could be a person who got a higher position who going to mentor you, or this is a person who going to inspire you in something that you're going to know what to do. I do feel like for some of you, you might get like you might quit this job and change something. and this knowledge that you got in this job going to take you to a direction, like you're gonna like apply for a new job somewhere, and this job going to excite you. It's like gonna be like, yeah, I have the experience, I have everything, I'm better than everybody here, let me just take my CV and apply, and then you're gonna get that new opportunity and job somewhere, and this is what going to make you feel excited. This job could be somewhere else or something like that going to be happening, right? A definitely excitement here going to happen in your life. What else I'm seeing here? I'm seeing like when it comes to your career, I do feel like definitely inspiration, new inspiration going to enter this new job or whatever that you're working on. I do feel like I'm trying to explain it because it's general reading. For example, this new inspiration, it could be you bringing a new idea, and it could be your own business here. If you're someone small group of you, if you have your own business on the side, or you have your own side hustle or your own idea of a business or something like that, you're going to be inspired soon, and you're going to take big steps on opening that business, or like you're going to be inspired by something that going to give you a lot of money, like you're going to be inspired. Also, by others of you, I'm seeing like you're going to get opportunities because of something that you're going to represent by a friend, like some work that you're going to do or something going to inspire someone, and you're going to get this new job offer or something based on someone seeing your work or seeing something and they got inspired, and you're going to get a lot of big money because they want to be like, hey, you're good at what you're doing, how about you give us a call and come work with us, like, on the side or something like that here's happening, or someone seeing something your work and like giving you credit for it or something like that here's happening. I do feel like for others of you, when I told you like your career going to intertwine with your personal life, I'm seeing for some of you, if you are working in a job where you are constantly you constantly meeting with other people, like for example, this could be an entertainment business or in teaching, or it could be an institute, or it could be somewhere where like you constantly get people from not your work, like coming from outside to your company or something like that. I do feel like definitely there's someone that you're going to like there, and it could be this person going to offer you an opportunity, or you going to work with this person on something that going to give you more credit at your work. People going to be like, whoa, do you done this with those group of people, or those group of like foreigners or whatever, you done something with them, but they intertwine with your personal life. It seems like this is the thin line that's not going to be there anymore, because you might be very excited because you're crushing on someone or something here, or you're working with someone from those people that they come to this place, right? So whether you work in entertainment or whatever it is for a small group of you, apply to your energy. I'm seeing like you're going there, you're going late hours, you're working there, you're doing more than you're supposed to do, like you're helping them more than you're supposed to do because you're like this person, you're really helping them, you're doing things, and you like to see this person somewhere. And for some of you, you might even end up meeting the love of your life during this process, right? So I'm seeing something here going to happen, and this going to lead to a lot of benefit in your personal life, where like that person could have a big asset of talent or something like that, that you going to gain something with it or something like that. It just seems like a miracle and love or something like going to intertwine, right? Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Also, I'm seeing here in career and finance, for some of you, you might literally build big steps. Like next, you could be ready, and with the new thing that you're going to get or you're getting, you might start even building your own house, buying something, or investing in something. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, and wish you all everything good.